Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This video today is a little different. Normally we're bringing you a video about selling a square body. This particular one, as we've said in previous videos, is basically spoken for. But we do want to bring a video while this truck is still here, showing the proper build process of a square body. In our opinion, everybody's got different opinions, but we have put a lot of time, a lot of effort into this truck. And just wanted to show you guys some of the features, some of the details, and some of the love that we have for this particular one. So, starting off, I think this one's an 87 or an 88 crew cab 1-ton factory crew cab long bed truck. So it's got the big frame. We took it from an 8-inch kit to a 12-inch kit because obviously this was going to be one of our monumental builds, and put it on 40s. So that's 40-inch boggers, 16-inch wide wheels, Fox shocks with steering stabilizers that match, Davis off-road steering and crossover and track bar system. Also, you'll see greasable fittings, a functional drive shaft which clears the 4L, I think a 4L80 transmission in this truck with an upgraded pan, with proper clearance for the drive shaft, even though it's close. And we have had this truck in four-wheel drive. It does work properly. Rear drive shaft's been dropped properly. We also did the power steps. One thing you'll notice about this, which maybe in this video is not as crisp as in person, but these doors open and close perfectly. All of them have been adjusted. All of them have been gone over. All of the seals are in the right place. The dash is perfect. The bottom of the dash is refinished properly. All the ductwork is in place, and the AC works perfect. Now we are waiting to finish the seat belts. As you can see, the little holes there, that's for the seat belts. All the trim's in place. Carpet fitment's great. No humps, no bubbles, nothing weird. We've still got to put the screws in the plate right here. Got the Era Correct floor mats. Got the Suburban door panels so that all of them match. And they are all very nice. Same thing here on all the fit and finish around the doors. Rear seat. Stereo tucked behind the seat. All the power windows work. All the power locks work. All the gauges on the dash work. Now, doing the power steps. The two saddle tanks had to go away. So you will notice no tanks. Where's the tank? Tank's in the back. Greasable bushings back here. Heavy duty shackles back here. All nice hardware. Gas tank right there. Now these are LED tail lights. They don't put off a spark. So the last couple videos about this, we got a lot of comments about that's going to leave a spark or whatever. It's not going to leave a spark. And we're still finishing this up. We got to adjust this just a little bit, give it a final adjustment and a couple screws. But the fitment there is pretty darn good. You would never know it's there. It's a pretty good hiding spot if you compare it. The alignment's great. New trim here, new emblem here, new body trim all the way around. A fitted bed cover. A spray and bed liner. Reservoir shocks in the back, disc brake conversion, and the Davis off-road braided hoses that Daniel and Brian make. Even get the little Davis off-road symbol on them. The tank hanging bracket system, also powder coated and fitted. This truck is a 468 big block. All the gauges were pulled apart and cleaned. They work perfectly, as they should. Aftermarket stereo. We did not go retro radio on this one, but aftermarket. Again, steps on this side. Work with the door. Doors close nice like they should. Cowl induction steel hood. Give it the old square body pop. Oh, I forgot. You don't have to do that on this one. You gotta lift up. Set the phone down for a second. All new felt under the hood. The hood was refinished top and bottom. Brake hoses were pulled apart, cleaned and polished. New master cylinder, Hydro Boost. Again, big block 468 with a serpentine belt system. Aluminum radiator. This is dusty as it can be, but all this is refinished in semi-gloss. Evaporator, condenser, dryer, lines, and compressor, all brand new. Fuel lines, Davis Off-Road braided hoses. Going up to the carburetor. New distributor. New cap, rotor, cables. Dual, very high velocity fan system to keep this cold. You see all the wiring is very cleanly done. Big aluminum radiator. New tensioner. So underneath the hood shows just as well as everywhere else. Anywhere there was a line that could be replaced, it's been done. You can see the little kick down system right there. That is for the overdrive transmission. And there's a small computer for that also. Right there. TCU for the transmission. Now you'll see the little bit of texture around that area where they painted. That's not rust. That is actually the factory black sealer. And they painted over top of that. Kenny, our interior and our cosmetics guy for things, even took the time to put the right catches on the loom right there. Crazy attention to detail. Oh, what else? What else? Go back on this side here. The grill's been color matched in the center right here. There are new license plates that just came in. The dual steering stabilizers. New steering box, rag joint, pitman arm, tie rods and drag link, track bar. Again, Davis Off-Road lines that are black, color matched. Old school visor, we were questionable about that, but we did leave it. Lund visor, color matched. Cab lights. Let's look underneath. Unfortunately, the steps hide this, but look at the finish on the bottom of this truck. The floor pans have all been painted to be just as nice as the outside of the vehicle. We ran custom exhaust. It's got duals that basically come to the back. Real clean. If somebody wants to run some tailpipes, they can. But the fitment of the exhaust is super nice. New mounts on the transmission, polyurethane. But look at the bottom side of this truck, guys. Crazy. Crazy nice. Now, we were very fortunate on this one that the body and paint process was done when we got it. Had been off of the frame, so everything was basically, I guess you'd call it rotisserie done. So the part we had to do was basically all the finishing touches of putting the suspension together, powering up the motor properly, fixing all the wiring, going over the interior, the little nook and cranny things that not everybody wants to do. But this is by far, probably one of the nicest builds that I could say. This isn't just a thrown together truck with a lift kit. It's an actual build, heavy duty, 1 ton. You could go out and tractor pull with this truck. The only thing you could probably add to it would be a set of traction bars or ladder bars if you want to do that. But as far as riding and driving, we took the family with this truck. We rode around with the cold AC on 100-degree day at the beach. Also, you can see right here, we put dual coolers with braided fittings going to everything. That's your transmission coolers right there. all properly installed. This is truly a nut bolt proper build, and not by one set of hands, not by two sets of hands, not by three sets of hands. There's probably been 5 or 6 sets of hands involved on this truck. So everybody has to go over and go behind and critique everybody else's work. Even Brian, just yesterday, before it was leaving the shop to come here to come in the showroom, we were gonna do a video with this and a bunch of other square bodies, and we did not get to it, unfortunately. Figured we would because of the weather. But he even noticed a fitting in a line that needed to be tightened. So just like with anything, when you're talking this many bolts and this many nuts and this many things, front differential cover there, you're going to always run across something. So again, this one has been a great build, a fun build. A lot of people ask about this truck. It is coming up for sale. Just be patient, guys. We will have some info on it shortly. Just need to go over it. This one is for sale, not on the website yet. The Suburban is on the website, it is for sale. The short bed is for sale on the website. The white long bed is for sale. The red and tan Suburban's for sale. The dually, the tan one. Basically everything's for sale other than the ones you've seen a video about that's in the build process, like the tan Blazer, the silver Blazer, the tan and gold colored short bed. But thanks for watching, guys. This is one that if you're going to build a truck, emulate yourself after this one. I mean, this is a good one. And when you're completed, you'll have a pride and joy. But don't rush it. Don't don't shortcut it. This is the way to do a truck. Again, just opening and closing these doors will do nothing for you, probably on YouTube or these other videos where it's going to post, but listen to the way that door closes. Look at how that door fits. That's a proper setup. And you can drive this truck at 65 miles an hour in overdrive down the highway with screaming kids in car seats with one finger on the steering wheel. Been done, guaranteed. It drives as good as our 10-door Suburban, and I know you guys have seen videos of that one riding down the road. Other than the boggers having a little bit of hop when they're cold, this truck rides and drives down the highway excellent. Radio playing, AC working, cruising like you're supposed to, sounding amazing through the big block and the pipes. And you can actually get in and out of it, even if you got some age on you with those steps. And we've proven those steps with 250, 300, almost 600 pounds on each side, and they did well. They did not sag, bend, or fold. And you can see our system. Daniel and Brian perfected it. Hides away completely. All the brackets are powder coated. Super duper clean. And if you need anything further, those can be ordered. Track bar can be ordered. Steering can be ordered. Shocks can be ordered. Tires and wheels can be ordered. Basically anything you want that this truck has, Davis Off-Road's got you covered, guys. Thanks again. It's Friday afternoon. We're about to call it a day. Setting up for a couple events this weekend. Anything in here strikes your fancy to buy, help yourself. Again, crew cab spoken for. Everything else, even the Prowlers, up for grabs. And a few of you have been asking about a video on the white Super Duty. I will do my best to get that for you today. If not, early next week. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your support. Appreciate you subscribing. Hit the bell for all the future notifications.